Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources.
February 1, 1915 America New York, Starbucks sales rise as cost pressures increase. Staffing levels and pandemic restrictions remain challenges, the coffee chain says. Price increases helped the company's margins. February 1, 1903 America New York, Amazon announces 1,500 new apprenticeships for 2022. The expansion of the retailer's program includes over 200 degree-level apprenticeships. February 1, 1902 America New York, shop price rises nearly double in January, says report. The prices of food, furniture and flooring all jumped in January, says trade group. February 1, 1901 America New York, fraud. MPs seek overhaul to tackle financial scammers. Fraudsters are acting with impunity, a committee says as it calls for changes in tackling economic crime. February 1, 1900 America New York, NZD, USD digesting Q4 jobs report as APAC traders eye RBA chart pack. NZD, USD's move higher faces resistance following a mixed fourth-quarter jobs report for the island nation. The RBA chart pack and a speech from Governor Philip Lowe are on tap next. February 1, 1858 America New York, can the UK really improve inequalities without big spending? The government has allocated £4.8 billion as part of its plan to level up all UK regions, but will this be enough? February 1, 1855 America New York, Google's grown-up phase won't be boring. The search giant's stellar profit and best year of growth since 2007 set up a tough act to follow. February 1, 1846 America New York, Starbucks raising prices as inflation and labor costs bite. The company's profit soared 31%, to $816 million, in the last 3 months of 2021. We anticipate supply chain disruptions will continue for the foreseeable future, the chief executive of Starbucks, Kevin Johnson, said on Tuesday. February 1, 1844 America New York, Stossel interviews Henderson on inflation. The interview is here. It's about 5 minutes. I think John looks good with a beard. 0 comments. February 1, 1833 America New York, Ben Zicker on subsidies to fossil fuels. Ben Zicker, an energy economist with the American Enterprise Institute and my predecessor as senior economist for energy with President Reagan's Council of Economic Advisers, saw my recent post on subsidies to U.S. February 1, 1808 America New York, GM earnings rose sharply in 2021. General Motors also reported that it plans to accelerate the timetable for some electric vehicle launches and will establish a third factory to build plug-in trucks. February 1, 1730 America New York, S&P 500 begins the month on a bullish note as risk aversion fades, NFPI'd this week. After fluctuating between small gains and losses, the S&P 500 powers higher in late trading, rallying 0.69% on improving risk sentiment and FOMO mentality. February 1, 1630 America New York, Google stock gains on rosy Q4 earnings, stock split news, tech earnings results. Google gained in after-hours trading after Alphabet, Inc. reported rosy fourth-quarter corporate earnings. Strong ad and cloud revenue encouraged investors and lifted other tech shares. February 1, 1625 America New York, GM's profit jumped in 2021 despite global chip shortage. The company made $10 billion in profit for 2021, a 55% increase from 2020, assembling electric GMC Hummers at a GM factory in Detroit in November. February 1, 1616 America New York, Alphabet's profit increased 36% to $20.64 billion in fourth quarter. The earnings by the parent company of Google were above analysts' estimates. February 1, 1610 America New York, U.S. national debt tops $30 trillion as borrowing surged amid pandemic. The record red ink, fueled by spending to combat the coronavirus, comes as interest rates are expected to rise, which could add to America's costs. Following a protracted standoff last year, Congress agreed in December to raise the nation's borrowing cap to $31.4 trillion. February 1. 1530 America New York, USD, CAD post-Fed rally unravels amid failed test of January high. USD, CAD may continue to depreciate over the coming days as the exchange rate reverses course ahead of the January high, 1.2814. February 1. 1512 America New York, Colin the Caterpillar cake row crumbles. Marks and Amp. Spencer and Aldi reach a settlement in a copyright row over Caterpillar cakes. February 1. 1502 America New York, payments for order flow surged in 2021. New data show that the dozen largest U.S. brokerages earned a combined $3.8 billion last year for selling their customers' stock and options orders to electronic trading firms. February 1. 1502 America New York, have you worked for a company that monitors employee productivity? We're interested in learning about how employers are monitoring and evaluating worker productivity. A worker delivered goods at a grocery store in Fairfax, VA. The New York Times wants to talk to workers and managers about productivity tracking. February 1. 1430 America New York, ExxonMobil's gusher of cash means harder decisions ahead. The company's strong results highlight tensions that could arise as its board contemplates how to allocate its cash in the future. February 1. 1400 America New York, behind Neil Young vs. Spotify, a fraught relationship with musicians. The rocker touched off a debate about free speech and the responsibility of tech platforms. How many artists will follow him, now that streaming dominates the business? Neil Young asked Spotify to choose between him and its star podcaster, Joe Rogan. February 1. 1324 America New York, tribes reach $590 million opioid settlement with J&J and distributors. Money from the tentative deal would go toward addiction and treatment and would be overseen by Native American tribal leaders. If most tribes sign on, as expected, the settlement will be noted for its size as well as its acknowledgement of the 574 federally recognized tribes as a distinct litigating entity. February 1. 1317 America New York, can the UK avoid a wage price spiral? Higher inflation and a tightening labor market could kickstart a new pay bargaining era.